Yo, what's up, guys? SK here, and you guys won't believe what happened. I decided to stream yesterday, well, this morning technically, and I was just running around doing random stuff for a bit, and I had a few people drop in on stream. Ended up with like 10 people in stream, which is weird for me because like it's usually just one person for like hours at a time or two people max. But I had like 10 to 15 people drop in on stream. And it was a really good stream for a little bit. I had fun talking to people and learning things because I didn't know a lot. First of all, did you know if you hold this down, you can actually turn off your soul link skill? Yeah, that's something I learned. Um, but aside from that, so going forward, we had a few people pop in, like I said, and shout out to Christian, shout out to Sublime, shout out to Toxicity. Those guys were in there, giving me some advice and just talking. They were giving, honestly, they were just giving great advice. And what that ended up doing was pushing me from 250 power up to 305. I've been stuck at 250 power for like a week and a half, 2 weeks and a half now. When did the game come out? November 11th? It is December, yeah. 2 weeks now. 2.5 weeks I've been stuck at 250 power. So they hopped in, they were talking to me for a bit, and so what ended up happening was Chris actually was like, "Hey man, let me see your monsters." And I showed him my monsters. Well, what originally was the deal was I was using Alicia because she was my pick. She was my Nat 5 pick when the game gave us the selection in the beginning. And she's who I re-rolled for because she was a really good monster Summoners War Sky Arena. And her kit looked really good over here. When she kills with her skill 3 when she's awakened, it gains you back mana. So you can just spam the skill 3 because it's going to be killing multiple things. You're going to be gaining back that mana. Now, as that happened, I used her to clear through the story mode. She was my carry for the whole story mode through TOA 100, TOA 200, normal. And like that was good for me. Like I had no issues. I fixated on her. I put her skills up. All of her skills were pretty much up to the point where I was missing 1 point here and 1 point here. And the issue with that was she doesn't convert well into endgame PvP. Now, if you played Summoner War Sky Arena, you would know why that's an issue. Units that do well in PvE but don't convert well into endgame PvP generally lose all of their use. Because endgame PvE is all about boss battles, and you need something that's going to affect bosses with all of their skills or some of their skills. And because her CC doesn't work on bosses, her CC's coming with her awakening, where she can freeze enemies and stuff. But the freeze doesn't work on bosses, so she kind of becomes useless at that point. She's just a high damage AoE dealer. But everybody else deals AoE damage, so it's kind of just like, what's the point, you know? If you already have everybody else doing AoEs. So he was like, all right, go ahead and reset her. Max out Bastet because she has the shield and her she's a really good support. You turn off her skill 2. And I was like, okay. That sounds like a good deal. And I was skeptical at first because I was like, but he's free to play. Chris is free to play. And once again, this is what happened last night, but Chris Jin is free to play, and I think he's like 350 power. So he's like 45 power above me. And respectfully, he earned it because the information he gave me jumped me 45 power already. But yeah, so he told me max out her skills and then push her to Awakening 10 if I can. And because I have the materials, I pushed her to Awakening 10. Now, when I reset Alicia, I was able to push her to 15, so that ended up happening. That gave me a little bit of extra power. Now, and then he was like, put all the skill points from Alicia into her so you can get her her S3 lower, so she can cast that faster when she's not your soul link. I was like, all right, sounds like good news. Then he was like, and then work on Theomars. Use Theomars, and because I had Theomars, because of the Akamir event, Akamir, I had 180 pieces of Akamir. Yeah, I had a lot of. I farmed the Akamir event because I was going to use him at first for a combo I thought was going to work out, but didn't end up working out. So rest in peace. Um, so yeah, I ended up using a bunch of those. I think I have like 50 of the Akamir pieces left. I ended up using a bunch of those on Theomar skills. But the issue that I have right now is that my Theomars could be Awakening 11 once I get my resources up. He could be Awakening 11, but I screwed up in the beginning of the game. And the way I screwed up was because I wasn't planning on using Theomars. I was just like, let me skill him up. I pulled a dupe Theomars off of the original mileage banner. And then I pulled another Theomars a little bit later on. I used two sets of those gems for skill ups, which in the beginning I didn't know about Awakening Awakening 10 using, you know, using a set of the set of 20 jewels. So that's my mistake that I made really early on. And it hurts here still. And so now I'm looking at it like I need to go ahead and go back and fix that. The other issue I did when I first started off was I leveled up a lot of units that I didn't need to level up and weren't going to have any use later on. Like I ended up leveling up let's see, where are they now? I leveled up Tower because I thought I was going to be using him. Didn't work out. I had leveled up Lapis. I thought Lapis was going to be good. Didn't work out. I had leveled up the Beast Monk a little bit, but then I reset him as well. I reset a lot of units from the beginning because I made mistakes thinking they were going to be useful. I did reset the story units that once I finished leveling up alts, that I didn't have to use them because they were only used for the story at that point. And there were a few units that were like that. So I used the restores for those. So now I'm counting on restores from TOA every month. So next month I'm going to be waiting on the restore for Theomar so I can actually reset him, use his use the dupes that I put into his skill points instead, and put them into his awakening so I can get into Awakening 11, I believe. Because I have 20 more jewels right now for him, so he can get to Awakening 10. And that's going to give me a pretty decent little power boost as well. Once again, still need Essence of Magic, so it's not even, it doesn't matter if I do it now or then. Like, because if I get into Awakening 10 now, I'm still going to need more Essence of Magic, and I'm still going to need the Ifrit pitch, so I might as well just keep farming until I get to a point where I have enough Essence of Magic so where it overflows, and I won't have to just farm to get him to Awakening 11 or Awakening 12 or whatever it was. So yeah, that's my status currently. Right now I'm thinking about pushing Annabelle. I'm not sure if I want to push Annabelle though. But I'm thinking about it because I pulled Camilla recently. And I really like Camilla from Summoner War Sky Arena. But the only problem is she heals herself. She doesn't heal anybody else. She doesn't care about anybody else. She just heals herself. So it's kind of just like, yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Because I need a healer now. So it's either between Annabelle and someone said that Hawaii was actually really good. But I don't have a dupe for Hawaii, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have Hawaii dupes. So I do have Chasun jewels, which is pretty good because I'd be able to level up Hawaii's skills because she has an attack down. No, she has a, I thought she had an attack down. Was it skill up? Yeah, so she has an attack down and an attack buff. So she'd be a good healer, well, a decent healer. She's not as good as like Rakaja, which Rakaja is my favorite healer right now. I'm not gonna lie. Rakaja is top tier healer. Top tier. But she has an attack up and a heal, plus a defense down, and she deals damage. So yeah, but it doesn't say what her heal is based on. What is her heal actually based on? 300% of her attack. Okay. So that makes a big difference. If I build her for attack, she can be another damage dealer. Just like that. She can be a damage dealer plus healer. With Bastet providing the barriers, that could be a very deadly combo. So I might go ahead and work on Wahi. Even though I won't be able to get her to Awakening 10, I could probably put on a Blessing. I might have to reset my Blessing now, though. Damn. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Currently about to try to run the White Shadow Castle for the first time with randoms. So we'll see how that turns out. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys an update on where I'm at. Apparently there's an update on, well, not an update, but they're going to be doing a no maintenance update on Thursday. So if you made it to this video, you'll know about this. There's going to be a no maintenance update on Thursday where they're going to be removing events such as the Chasan event, the One Sky Dancer event, this one, and then they're going to be putting in new events. So be ready for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.